Coming up next, I talk with West Palm Beach stock analyst Putnam Kling, who helped launch Everglade Capital a couple of years ago and delves into healthcare and lifestyle investments. And in an interview taped earlier, I asked Putnam what Everglade Capital was all about.
You know, Dave, that's a great question. The last 2 weeks we've seen a lot of volatility, and we believe that actually the market's still very attractively priced. And as prices come down, we're advising our clients to buy into this market.
Okay. Well, you know, when you've got a kind of like a niche market philosophy with Everglades Capital. What is this all about?
So Life Enhancement Investments is the phrase that we've termed and trademarked. And basically, we're investing in companies that are helping people to live the highest quality of life possible. So medical and health innovations, but also looking beyond just traditional healthcare into organic foods, skin care, and eye care. Basically those areas of the market that we believe are best positioned for investment growth long term.
I got you. Well, how did this all start with your company?
Well, my dad began mentoring me at a very young age, around 10 years old. And, you know, I'm the youngest of 6 children, and so I guess I couldn't run away fast enough. And so he'd put me on his knee, and he would teach me how to analyze growth companies. I began managing growth portfolios when I was a teenager. And I went into the business at Morgan Stanley, and then in 2012, my dad moved back from Connecticut, and we came together and founded Everglade Capital.
Well, where's your brothers and sisters? Are they saying you're in charge, we're getting out of here?
They're all over the country. They're in Nantucket.
They don't want to get in the stock business, right?
No, I'm the youngest of 6, and I'm the only one in the business.
Oh, that's terrific. Well, okay, with your dad, he's got an impressive resume, your dad, with, 2 PhDs, Wharton School, finance, all kinds of stuff. How come he ended up down here in West Palm Beach?
I think he liked the sunshine.
Yeah.
And I think he wanted to raise a family down here where he had a high quality of life year-round. And it was actually after founding a number of companies up in the Northeast, he sold his firm in Connecticut and moved to Palm Beach full-time, and just has planted roots here since.
Oh, that's terrific. Well, what's your, there's a lot of financial and investment advisors in South Florida, obviously, because that's where the money is. We've got a lot of tremendous demographics with disposable income that you can get involved with. But, with being a background of your father at Wall Street, how do you approach investing for the everyday man, the everyman, rather than the Wall Streeter?
Well, that's a great question. We're not a Wall Street firm. We consider ourselves a hometown firm, and by that I mean that we have a client family, meaning that our individual clients, we are involved with them personally, and we know that our strategy only makes sense for a portion of their portfolio. Therefore, they're very comfortable in our investment approach. So the life enhancement strategy is not a Wall Street strategy. We looked at Wall Street. They weren't hitting the nail on the head, and we believe that we're doing so in our new strategy.
Well, when you analyze stock and a life enhancement type, that's a big umbrella. What are some of the stocks that you look at?
We believe that stocks in the biotechnology space, in the healthcare space, and also organic foods. So for instance, a company like Hain Celestial, which is an organic food producer, they put the products on the shelves at Whole Foods. Therefore, we like their profit margins better than, for instance, investing in Whole Foods. Oh,
I see. I got you. So that kind of carries over to other stocks, companies, so forth.
It does. So the organic food space is currently 4 to 5% of the nationwide food market. We believe in the next 10 to 20 years, it could be easily 10 to 15% of the total market. So we think that's a very attractive growth area.
Well, you don't get involved with stuff like Herbalife or any of those direct marketing things, do you?
We do not care for the direct marketing strategy. We believe that overall strategy is flawed.
I got you. Well, with your company, it's been in business now for 2 years. Do you plan to expand, or you want to keep it a boutique type of thing?
We actually think that we will bring in new employees when we find the people that are the right fit. But we don't think we need to get too large. When you get too many minds in one room, we believe it's a recipe for underperformance. So we're going to stay under our overarching mission of Life Enhancement Investments, my father and I as portfolio managers, and we plan to stay that course until the right talent does come in.
I got you. Well, nowadays, with the way technology is, you can have a company almost any place in the world and still keep track and trade and so forth with the big guys on Wall Street.
Exactly. So through Skype, I can be in New York this afternoon, and if we have to hop on a plane, we know it's only a 2-hour flight.
Yeah.
And the beauty of technology is you can work from anywhere. And we think that West Palm Beach is a great place to keep our firm headquartered, and we plan to stay here for the long term.
Okay, well, listen, on behalf of the South Florida business community, I want to say congratulations.
Oh, thank you.
And I want to be grateful for you guys to open your company and be here for 2 years here in the South Florida market.
Well, thank you. There's no place else we'd rather be.
All righty. Well, God bless you, Putnam.
Well, Dave, thank you so much for having me on.
All righty. And stay with us. We'll return right after these words.